Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, second edition. I'm Ben, Ben Goyette, streaming from Los Angeles. We're gonna watch tonight the US Cup #2 at Bonelli Park. So I'm the rider racing that. You guys know. You guys are in the chat hall know. You follow me on YouTube. So yeah, we're gonna watch my GoPro race footage, and yeah, we're gonna chat and yeah. How's it going, guys? I see in the chat there's Finn, Salty Sally, Clay, Beer Cool. I hope you have a beer. So we're gonna wait until it's 8 p.m. here local time until we start the stream. This is some pre-race, pre-show.
Have a good race, guys.
Thanks. How much climbing in one of these races, Samuel? So this one is a pretty short course. I think there's about 400 feet of climbing per lap. Here's a course. Let me press the button. Here's a course at Bonelli Park. It's a very short lap, 2.7 miles, 400 feet of climbing per lap. And the race is planned for 8 laps. But we're gonna see how far I make it into this UCI Elite field. Hey, hi, Pancho Cruz. How's it going? A lot of guys were here last week. It's pretty cool. Thanks for watching last week. That was a first time, a bit of a train wreck. I was figuring out how to stream live. Hopefully this time it's a bit smoother. And yeah, I think it's something I could do every week. Every time I have a race, I think it's pretty cool to shoot a race live like that. See, that's how far you are if you're a series leader.
Yeah, they should call it a lot better than that. I think that's kind of...
Here's the elevation profile for the race. It's pretty crazy. There's some very steep, punchy climb. Some of them are 25% grade. One of them, the big spike in the middle, 25%. Very tough to climb. Mr. Dicano from Colombia. How's it going? Finn, can you give me a shout out? Of course, Finn. Finn Parker, the new YouTuber in town. Go watch his channel. He's going to show you how to wheelie. Pretty cool video, Finn. Keep it up, man. Salty Sally, my bro Anton Cooper making Inzi proud. Yeah, man, Anton was on fire on this race. Anton Cooper he was a junior world champion. Now he's racing on the World Cup circuit. Super fast dude. Sam Thompson checking in. Vicente Hernandez, hello from Chile. Hey, how's it going in Chile?
Racer number 64, JT Topol. Racer number 69, Harrison Buckley. From Mexico, racer number 72, Ricardo Garcia. Racer number 70.
Yeah, so this was a UCI HC event. So HC stands for R category. It's the highest level of UCI events. Below a World Cup, so it gives a lot of points for the riders.
Racer number 79,
here's the table of the points up for grab. They give points all the way down to 25th place. So a lot of people show up to grab those points to improve their UCI ranking.
Yeah. Have a good one. Have fun out there.
Racer number 88, Cal Skilski. Racer number 89, Jean-Louis Bordever. Racer number 92, Jason Blodgett.
Is Derek or Sam next to you? Yeah, it's Derek. Derek is on my left. Oh, just behind.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your pro men's field.
Yeah, are they calling out the name of the racers? Alex Drayden asked. Yeah, it's all in order. I was number 74th out of 88. And it's the national anthem.
And now, riders, John Russell with your pre-race instruction. Okay, gentlemen, we're inside of 2 minutes.
All right,
very
cool. Asking, greeting from my country, Mexico. Mr. Ticano. How are you feeling your bike? Is it a Scott Spark RC? Yeah. Racing a Scott Spark RC again at this race. Here's what the bike is looking. Pretty rad bike. I mean, it was a good setup for this race. Maybe a hardtail would have been good, but it's super choppy course, so I was happy to have some rear suspension.
1 minute, gentlemen. You'll receive a 30-second and a 15-second. We'll start on the whistle. There is drug testing, so please check whether you finished or not.
All right, it's 8 p.m. 1 minute to start. Let's switch to the race stream.
Okay, gentlemen, 15 seconds. Start on the whistle.
Oh yeah, it's on. All right. Going hard. Yeah, this time I was like, I need to go way harder than last time. You can hear the wheels touching. Yeah, I was taking more risks this time. I hear just dive bomb inside, go for it, full throttle, try to bridge the gap again. Because if you leave any small gap, I mean, these guys, they go for it. They're super hungry. Jackson, Buresh, do you prefer hardtail or full suspension? I prefer full suspension, to be honest. I like to be able to recover a little bit on the downhill. So I'm okay giving away a bit of power and weight. So this is the start loop. The normal lap was going on the right there. We just cut the loop right there, and we just come back to the finish line again, just to spread the riders out. Already there's a traffic jam. All right, Dive Bomb Festival here. There are so many racers. Yeah, we were 88 racers in total. That's a big group, so you want to go super hard at the start to just clear as much as you can, because your starting position is super important. And you see like the leader is already super far, so you're already down by a big gap at this point. Yeah. So how many kilograms does it weigh, my bike? I think it's at the 23.5 pounds on the racing stunning grid. These guys going so hard.
And there goes
is our final racer. The back of the pack led by Josh Patel.
All right, this is first full lap. Was this the Saturday race? All Around Hobbies asked. Yeah. Yeah. It's the Saturday race. It was a UCI Elite race. The men's race on Saturday was at 2 p.m. for you guys that were there. And this is Jean-Louis Bourdevert hauling ass, making a move. This guy is super fast. Alex Drayton, do you have a dropper seat? No, I don't. I've seen some riders with a dropper seat post. On this course, it's not super useful because the downhills are not super technical. But yeah, I think on some courses it's starting to make sense. That the weight is starting to be low enough that it can be useful. Alex, come on Ben, get up there, use those legs. Oh yeah, I'm flat out. My heart rate is pinned right now. And I'm totally anaerobic. That's the max I can give. I'm trying to catch Jean-Louis at the front here. This is important. If you have to go all out, it's right there, just at the top of the climb before the downhill. Sam, love this format. Keep up the great work. Thanks. Yeah, first time trying this, kind of an experiment, streaming cross country like that. I didn't know if it was going to be lame or if it's going to be interesting. You guys, let me know. Let me know your feedback, and hopefully we make a habit out of this and we can improve the show. McKinley Philip, how much suspension is on your bike? I have 100 millimeter of travel, 100, so that's pretty typical for cross country. Alright, so I'm still trying to stay with Jean-Louis there. Jane, are you gonna race Seattle? Yeah, that's my next race. I'm going to Seattle next week. Never been there, so can't wait to see the course there, see the festival. Should be good. If you're there, let me know. Give me a shout out somewhere. We should ride. We should have a beer or something. Let me know. So this is the second punchy climb of the track, and then it leads to the longer, that's pretty much the most technical downhill on the course. It looks a bit flat on the GoPro, but it's super choppy here. You can see like my helmet is shaking a lot there. It's very choppy, especially this part. And then this bank turn grabs you, and on this part usually I take the right line, but this year I think the left line here was super grippy. So that's why I was taking the inside line there. Still riding with Jean-Louis. I was a bit surprised there by the pace. I'm like, okay, I can keep up with those guys. Nobody's catching us. We got a race. Man. We got a race. I can follow these guys. They're gonna take me farther up the field for sure. I was super stoked with the start at this point. This is a new section, new obstacles they had in this year, just to add some spice. A bit spicy course there. It's super fun. It keeps you engaged. There's no rest on this course. You always have a punchy climb, and have an obstacles to hop over or some rough terrain. There's no rest. It's all out. McKinley Philip, do you do downhill racing? I don't. I think I did one downhill race. It was at Mammoth Mountain, was just a fun the Friday night, the Friday, what do you call it, the VCDH, the Village Downhill series or something like that. But no, I don't have a downhill bike, so when I race downhill, I race with my enduro bike. I have a Santa Cruz Bronson. Do you live off being a racer, Alex? No, I have a day job. I'm just an amateur. That's my hobby. So yeah, I'm just trying to improve, get better. Hey, Jason made it into the stream. Hi, Jason. Cara Jane is gonna be at Seattle watching the juniors. Awesome. Let me know if you want to ride. I don't know the trails there, so I'd like to discover the area a little bit. Alright, still following Jean-Louis. So we got a good battle going on there. Guys are working well together. This is another little climb that we start, and it's technical because it's a bit choppy there, and there's a sneaky line there on the right. I practiced that during the pre-ride. Because if you climb on the right, on the easy side, it doesn't set you up well to take the inside line. But if you climb on the left side, where it's more choppy and technical, it sets you up very well to take the apex on the inside. So something to look for on the practice lap. Dennis, how often do you switch tires for the course? I'm not a guy who changes tires a lot. I'm starting to do more of my homework and trying different type of rubber. On this course, I was riding the Rocket Runs. Rocket Run light skin, so super light tire, super grippy, probably too grippy for what I needed for this course. But yeah, I'm gonna try some Kenda tires now. I got the Sabre Pro for Seattle, so those are the tires I'm gonna ride next. Alright, still riding hard with those guys. So I think in front of me is Tyler Fox, bib number 53 if I'm correct. And still Jean-Louis behind me. Got a good train going on there. Good pace. Felipe Lopez in the chat. Hi from Brazil. Hi, Felipe. This climb was super steep again. I think it was 20-something% up there.
Keep it up, keep it up.
Boomer 95. Are you good at bunny hops? I don't know. I guess I'm average. I cannot bunny up over a picnic table for sure. So then that's the second good downhill section. Super fast this year, not too loose, a lot of grip. Still choppy. It's very easy to make a mistake and go too hard. And at this point, I'm starting feeling something's wrong on my rear tire. I feel like I don't have enough tire pressure, so I'm like, okay, something's wrong. I have a puncture at this point. And when I take this corner here, I feel like the rear is trying to step out. So I'm like, okay, something's really not right. I'm losing hair. I'm like, oh no. So I don't have a spare tire with me on this race, so I'm like, okay, I need to bring it back to take zone. So I'm trying not to go too hard. And we're approaching another technical section, a man-made section with some logs to hop over. And I'm really scared about the rear wheel. I don't want to bottom out and destroy the wheels that I'm riding. Taking it easy there, trying to bring the bike back to the tech zone. Do you run a 2x or 1x? I'm running 1x12 on this bike. And Jean-Louis makes the move. He sees I'm struggling, and he puts the hammer down there. Look at that. He's gonna pass 2 guys. Oh yeah, that was a very good move. And speaking of take zone, there was one take zone there, but my buddy was at the other take zone, so I had to keep going. What chain do you run? Slum Crush. I run the it's the SRAM. I think it's the XX one, but I have the normal silver one. I don't have the super good, super nice gold chain. I think I'm gonna upgrade just for the bling, just so that it looks cool. Alright, another great downhill. Trying to nurse the bike back. Trying not to, because I don't want the tires to fall off the rim at this point. I feel like it's maybe like 12 psi, 13 psi. It's very low. I don't want to race to him there. So I know if at this point it feels like it's still like whatever it was a puncture or it burped. I feel like it's sealed. So if I can bring it back to take zone, I'll be able to put some air back into the tire. Maybe I can continue. So Karachain, do you prefer the Canada Cup lap or the US Cup lap? Personally, I prefer the Canada Cup lap, the longer one, because it's a bit different. You get a section where you can get a bit of drafting, take a rest. The strategy is a bit different, and you're not always flat out like on this course. So personally, I prefer this style of racing. But this is like a true test of strength. Bad place for 12 psi. Yeah, no shit, man. But I'm a light rider, so I'm like 137 pounds. So it's if I don't put too much weight on the rear, I can make it work, man. So what bike am I riding? So I'm riding the Scott Spark RC 900. That's the bike I'm riding. It's the World Cup trim. Awesome bike, love it. It's the new 2017 updated frame. It's an awesome bike. You guys need to try this. All right, approaching the take zone. Finally. This is a super fast section. Not technical at all, but super fast, and then get on the grass there.
Do you have
It'll
a
be
pump?
interesting. So Fuzz is my buddy at the take zone. I don't have a pump. I didn't bring a pump, so I'm asking him, "Do you have a pump? Find a pump." And then he's scrambling trying to find a pump.
No pump?
Oh no, he's running. He found one. So, oh man, that's so sketch.
Text? I just wanted somebody's approval.
All right, moving quick.
I need about like 3 psi.
3. I need more than 3. Man. That's super nice. I got help. I got a Coke. It's doing a super fast job.
You need a bottle? No, I'm good. All right, thanks.
And then we're back out. Didn't lose too much time. It was not too bad. So that was a pretty good improvised pit stop. I'll know next time to bring a pump. And then Josh was right behind me at this point on the rear cam. We're gonna see him. He's right there. All right, 6 laps to go. Now I have a lot of catching up to do. The guys I was racing with, they're gone, so it's tough at this point because I'm still anaerobic. I'm still flat out. but I have no one in sight, so it's tough mentally, you know, to keep that pace going. BKXC, only about 19 seconds. Yeah, almost a Red Bull Formula 1 pit stop. It was a tough stuff there. Some NASCAR stuff right there, Dennis. Yeah, of course. McKinley, have you been to Whistler? I've never been mountain biking to Whistler. Such a shame. I've been there a lot of times snowboarding, but never done any mountain biking there. Apparently, it's the paradise of mountain biking. Alex is saying, I thought this was a short loop. I'd die from the length. Yeah, it's at this pace is tough. At 2.7 miles all out. I think that the leaders, Anton Cooper was lapping in 11 minute 30 seconds. The guys I was riding with just before I had a flat, they were riding in 13 minutes, and I think with my flat I was 14 something on my first lap. So yeah, that's a pretty intense 14-minute lap. Jason, are you doing Seattle? Yes, I'll be there. I'll be there at Seattle in 2 weeks. That should be fun. I've never been there, so looking forward to it. Boomer, when did you start biking? I think I was born with a bike. I don't know. I've been biking all my life. As a kid, always riding in the trails, always getting lost. But riding seriously, I think it's been since 2004. Yeah, 2004 is when I started racing. Still no one in sight. Still going hard, trying to connect. So for those who haven't seen the course, so this is the map of the course at Bonelli Park. It's just the small part of the Kenda Cup. We don't do the longer part around the lake. And this is the elevation profile. So you see, it's just punchy climbs and downhills. It's just the tough stuff over and over. McKinley says I should try the A-line at Whistler. Yeah, I've seen videos of the A-line. Maybe that's above my skill level. It's yeah, it looks pretty gnarly. There's a guy here has a flat Norco bike. I think that was a guy from Quebec. So where are you guys from in the chat? Let me know where you're from. Last week we had a pretty good like spread of people all over the world. So I want to see if there's some Europeans who are able to wake up super early to watch a race. Let me know in the chat where you're from. Billy is from Vancouver. Nice. How is it there? Are the trails open? I mean, it's open all year round in Vancouver. John Sampson from New Zealand cheering for Anton Cooper. Jason from Portland. Big Huge from Quebec. All Around Hobbies is from Whittier, California. Racing Teach from San Fernando Valley. Salty Sally from New Zealand. A lot of Anton Cooper fans in here. Pencho Cross from Santiago de Chile. Claiborne from Kentucky. Nolins from New Orleans. And Luke Gordon is from the US. Vince Lam, Diamond Bar. Luke Gordon from Southeast. Alex Rayton from Australia. No Proud from North Carolina. Racing Teach from North Hollywood. All right, I can see you from my window. McKinley from Kamloops. Nice. Alright, still running solo there. The second lap. So for those who just tuned in, I had a puncture on first lap, so I had to drop out a little bit. I'm trying to reconnect, trying to catch those guys in front. Finn from Arkansas. Ola Digor from Russia. Nice. Must be super. What time is it in Russia? I know it's not too bad, I think. What time? Let me know what time is it there. It's hard to find a good time slot for the stream to accommodate everyone. I know right now it's Europe or the most crude. It's super early in the morning. Alright, going up that super steep climb one more time. At this part right here is about 25% grade. I was glad I had the Eagle cassette 1x12, that huge gear at the rear. That's when I use it. Because with a 29er, it's you want to have a bit higher cadence to keep the wheels going. So I was happy to have it there. It seems a bit overkill sometimes on other courses, but yeah, on this course that was fine. So Racing Teach say, oh yeah, we've ridden together. All right. With Peter. Oh yeah, I don't know if Peter's watching. Peter said he wanted to join the stream. He wanted to co-host the stream. Maybe one day we should do that. Alright, so what's going on at the front of this race? I don't know if you guys watched the race at the front. Anton Cooper was riding solo at the front. No, it was not solo. He was riding with Howard Groats and Anton Cooper were the two guys at the front, and they had pulled a big gap over Blevins. Christopher Blevins was in third place, riding solo in a no man's land, and then another big gap behind. There was another group of Canadian, Raphael Gagné, Jeff Cabouche, and Andrew L'Espérance were riding together, trying to bridge the gap with the leaders. Oh yeah, so if my bike felt much better this lap. I was able to go much faster here with hair in my tires. I love this section. It's flowing, some up and downs.
Yeah, go get him. He's right up there. Go, go, go.
That's what I wanted to hear. He's right up there. I'm about to make contact. What speed was I carrying here? I don't know exactly. If you want to check, I put the link down in the description below of the video. I put the Strava link to my activity. So if you want to look at the stats there, you can hit. I think you have to follow me on Strava. So follow me on Strava, and then you can look at the statistics for the whole race.
Okay.
And who was that? A rider from Cliff. I think that was Troy Wells. Troy Wells was having a technical there. He was stopped for the tech zone. Super fast rider riding for Team Cliff. He's charging back. It's not gonna take long until he passes me. There he is, on fire. Oh man, that's so inspiring to ride with these guys. They're going so fast. I moved up from Cat 1 from last year, and the level is so different. It's so much higher in this category. It's insane. It's super motivating. I just see a bunch of things that I need to improve on, and I just can't wait to work on those things and try to improve from there. It's yeah, I like racing in this category this year. Josh, did you get to meet Anton Cooper? No, I didn't. I didn't do my my fanboy. Tony, you have no sponsors right now. No sponsors. I like to keep it that way, so it's not awkward. So I can do whatever I want, ride whatever I want, and not have obligations. And Boomer, why did you choose a full suspension over a hardtail? It's because I don't want to have two racing bikes. So if I gonna get only one, I think full suspension is a good all-around bike. I mean, there's a weight penalty on some courses, but I think with my riding style, I like to be able to recover on the downhills, and it helps with your back, and you know, it also gives you more confidence, so you don't crash because you're tired, that kind of stuff. So I think it fits my racing style, and it's a good fit for the courses we have here in SoCal too. But yeah, I wish I had like a rack of like plenty of bikes like to choose from, and say, oh no, this course I'm gonna get the 650B hardtail, and this course I'm gonna get the 29er hardtail. But no, I just pick one bike, and that's the one I chose. Super fast grass right-hander. I don't know if you saw me on the Kenda Cup on the Sunday. I crashed really hard on lap 1 there. It was hilarious because it was wet. There was some rain overnight, and then in the morning it was wet, and I just lost it there. Full speed crash. I'm going to show you that next week if you guys want. I can do a stream next week of the Kenda Cup race we did the next day.
Next out, yeah. One by one, get him. One by one. Yeah,
Not thinking about all this lap. Yeah, so next week we can watch the Kenda Cup Pro XC. It's a longer race, about an hour, 30 minutes. That could be an interesting stream. So subscribe if you want to be notified if there's another stream. Alright, 5 laps to go. Going on our third lap here, and this is bib number 79, Nicholas Tunison. Alright, good time to rehydrate a little bit. It's the only place on the course you can catch your breath there, especially if you're drafting a guy in front. So the new thing for me on that race, I was racing a new set of wheels. I was racing carbon wheels because I was thinking of because I saw all the steep climbs. I was thinking of riding my 27.5 bikes. I have a bike for sale. I was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna use it for this race because it's there's so much climbing, like steep punchy climb. I want a fast climbing bike. But my friend at the Bike Improv, Nir is the owner. He told me, you gotta try my set of wheel. He's building his own brand of wheels, and so he let me try his own set, his own personal set. So that's what I was riding on this race, and yeah, it made a lot of difference. The wheels were so much lighter. I think my bike rolled out of the bike shop 560 grams lighter. That was insane. So yeah, let me show you what the wheels look like. So this is the Carbon M30 Near wheels that I'm riding. So check them out. Near Wheels. He has a website, nearwheels.com. And I like them. I ordered a set, so that's what I'm going to be riding in the future. And here's the guy from Quebec who had a puncture. Past me. He's a full attack mode. Salty Sully, what kind of nutrition are you using? So for this race I was using Tailwind again. I put a link in the description below if you want to see my nutrition for this race. So what I have in my water bottle is Tailwind. It's pretty good. It's super salty, so it fits with your username, Salty Sully. You're gonna like that. And then what I use outside of racing, usually I drink Scratch Labs. They're hydration mix. I just like the taste of it, and a little bit of electrolytes. It's not, but I don't like it when I race. So I think it tastes too much like sugar. So yeah, I prefer the Tailwind. Evan Smith, hey man, I made it. Good to see you, Evan. Wasn't sure he was gonna be able to join the stream. How's it going? Downhill for a third time. Trying not to get a puncture again. That would have been terrible. So Nicholas is riding well, so I'm riding with him right now, hoping we can catch more guys in front. Almost midnight in West Virginia. Yeah. So that's why I moved the stream earlier an hour to help with the East Coast guys. So I was thinking, okay, if the stream starts at 11 p.m. on the East Coast, it's gonna end just before midnight. Should be reasonable, but of course it made it worse for the UK, which I think is now it's 5 a.m. in UK, so it's terrible for them. Is running well. Even has to go to bed. Yeah, I mean the race is not super long for us. Like, it's a UCI elite race, so there's the 80% rule in effect. So as soon as the leaders get too close to lapping us, they remove us from the race. So we never know if it's going to be our last lap or not. Yeah. So I can show you the. Let me show you the Strava flyby. So it's a bit hard to see. We're about here on the flyby. This is Josh, and I think these guys are the leaders here, hauling ass on us. Or this guy here. It's not Hampton Cooper because I don't think Hampton is on Strava, but it's one of these guys. So they're getting close to lapping us. So am I right there? It's a huge gap. I think that's it. Yeah. But we don't know. We don't know. We just go all out, hoping for the best, hoping we get one more lap. But Josh was behind us. He told me after the race that he saw the leaders coming through, and so he knew it was his last lap. So he was all out trying to catch us. Brady 20, Ben, love watching your videos. Thanks for posting so many. Awesome, and thanks for the comments. Always appreciated. Will you ever race downhill? I don't know. I think right now it makes more sense for me to focus on enduro to complement my cross country. I just don't have a downhill bike. I think if I was to ride downhill, it would be for fun, like a weekend in Whistler or something like that. But I'd love to race. Just the Mammoth, the Village Downhill Series Championship that they do. It's super fun. You go there when you go for a weekend at Mammoth. They do a fun DH race on the Friday night. So if you drive up there on Friday, you can join a friendly downhill race, and they do a party after that. And it's whole summer. The whole summer they do the race series. It's super fun. So if you book a weekend at Mammoth this summer, check it out and make sure you arrive a bit earlier Friday and join this downhill series. Even, do you like enduro or cross country more? I don't know. For the racing, I prefer cross country. That's my favorite type of racing. It's where I do best too. But yeah, I really love enduro. It's so fun just to chill out and go fast on a stage. And it helps with cross country. I mean, I would recommend every cross country rider also start racing enduro, just to see something else, just to see the trail from a different perspective. Because when you race, it's totally different than when you just ride for fun. So yeah, racing enduro definitely improved my riding, I think. I was a bit sketch on this one. Still going hard, giving everything we have. I think I was 26 minutes anaerobic on this race. That's a lot. That's all out. It's almost like a cyclocross race for us. Go Dream Team! Yeah, I was riding my Dream Team kit don't know if you guys saw it. That's what I was looking like during the race. That's my kit. I love it, and it's people can see me 2 miles before I arrive. And the course marshals, they were calling me Bumblebee on their radio. So apparently I was very useful to manage the race, to know where the pace was, where everybody was. So alright, at least that's useful. Evan Smith, he said, "You sound Italian." Alright, that's my Italian accent. No, I'm from Quebec, so I have a French accent. I speak French. Still riding with Nicolas. I mean, he was riding well. He was running a good pace. It's we're at the end of our third full lap, so it's our fourth lap so far, including the start loop. Killer B. Yeah. This little downhill, it looks like nothing, but this curve here is super technical, and I see I almost went overboard again. It's like it's off camber, a bit loose, and there are like 2 tracks there, so it's hard to go fast there, I find. Here's left, right, left, right. I love this section. Bike is working well. The wheels are stiff. The end of the third lap, the third full lap. Going to get a bottle there.
Last bottle. There you go, brother. Thanks.
Oh yeah, Fuzz at the feed. Awesome feed. Thanks, man. And then we're heading out. I mean, we're thinking we're heading out for another lap. We don't know if we get pulled or not at this point. So Nicholas is doing the right thing and letting me go in front so that I pull on the tarmac.
You can just feel these guys sense the hook coming out. Thank you.
And we get pulled.
Everybody else up there is going to get the hook.
Good job, man. You too. You're on YouTube, right?
So that was it.
Yeah.
We got pulled there.
Man. You should watch it, man. You're gonna be the star of this
So
video.
my mic's still on. Testing.
Good
I can't
job.
do my mic. I don't know if we lost the sound.
I think we're the first to get pulled.
Yeah, yeah, like that was it.
Dude, good job.
That was the race, guys. We got pulled after 4 laps, so I finished 75th out of 88. That was a good race. I was super stoked with the result. It was a learning experience. So I think I learned a lot from the Fontana race, and I was a lot harder on the pedal on the first lap there. So I think that's a big improvement for me, and I'm super stoked. I wish I would have not have had a puncture, but that's part of racing. And you take risks sometime, and it backfires. So it's cool because I see where maybe I could have been. Jean-Louis. Jean-Louis was having a good race. I think he finished 63rd, so I don't think I could have kept up with him, but maybe I could have been a few positions behind. So thanks for watching, guys. I think next week I'm gonna stream the Kenda Cup Pro XC. That was tonight was the Saturday race that we watched, and the next morning I raced the Pro Kenda Cup XC. So definitely tune in. That was an epic battle. Uh, it was a duel with Sam. We raced for the win the whole race. We were exchanging positions. So it's a race long battle for the win. So tune in next Thursday 8 p.m. We're gonna do the same thing. All right. Thanks for watching.